everybody. Well, it's just another Thursday. The month is almost up, half up anyway. It's not exactly quite half up, but it's the 13th. So you figure if it was actually half up, that would mean it would be 26 days in the month of November, but it's not. But that also means that there wouldn't be no Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. So, and it's not. So it's a little bit less than a little bit more than a third of the month, and but not quite half of the month is up. I suppose we can calculate it like what 1/15. No. 13 over 30? 13 over 30, yeah. Now, that doesn't exactly reduce properly as a proper fraction, does it? But tomorrow will reduce down pretty good. Down to something like 7 to 15, 7/15. Okay, so we had Silver Moon last night. The Music Borrow show was okay. That one show from Lux Theater, Irene. So many programs got more noise to them than I think with modern technology. You could carefully remove a lot of this background noise, but you don't want to take away too much because you might actually take away valuable sounds in them. Somebody long ago tried to remove things like tape hiss and rumble using equalizers. That had a habit of making the audio sound muddy and muffled, and a couple of Guiding Light episodes were like that. It was like somebody thought, I know, let's just get rid of all the high end. Get rid of all the high end and get rid of a large part of the conversation. That doesn't make any sense. Well, today is going to be about 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. It might actually see some snowflakes in Connecticut. According to the National Weather Service. So just be aware that we might see some snowflakes. Good morning to you too, Hammer Nails. By the way, I sent you a video. 2 videos, actually. I want to cover the first video because I think the first video would be pretty much also pertinent to my YouTube channel. And they said, the video goes is, why does Virgos have people that don't stay around them very long? That sounds kind of like the story about my YouTube channel. Why do people come and then leave? Well, according to the man narrating it, he said the reason is because Virgo, by their nature, can see through their BS, and many people are not comfortable with that level of honesty. I wonder if that's true in my channel too, because it's not because I'm a moron, it's not because I'm a buffoon, because I don't try to be either one of the two, but maybe because it's my honesty and nature that people that come in here thinking I can't see through their personas, that they feel like they're being scrutinized. Well, first of all, just to speak up in my behalf. If I don't really want to judge anybody. I really don't. You know, I you can come in here. You know, I've always said this many times. You can come here as much as you like, but I just ask you to be respectful of other people. And I think that still applies. And even though some people feel very uncomfortable being the thinking that I'm drawing into the back of their head. As the person pointed out, is because they reflect on us. We reflect back what they are, and then they get uncomfortable because they realize that some of them are just playing head games. Yeah, okay, well, I'm just going to give you kind of a quick recap. The other one is another trait about the traits of Virgo men and women that stand out. You know, it's funny how many videos out there are for Virgo. There's probably more Virgo videos than there is for almost any zodiac sign, as far as I can see. I mean, Virgo and Aquarius get a lot of coverage, but Sagittarius and Leo and Capricorn get some too. Very interesting. How you doing, dope girl? Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, by the way, Rusty's laying in the bedroom just chilling out. It was like he does every morning. He was laying on the foot of my bed this morning. I had a really weird dream. It goes something like this. At least I remember enough of it. Apparently, I was looking for somebody who had done something long ago. And as I'm walking around trying to find a person, and it was months I was looking for that person. And this person came up and said, "Oh, I'm the one you're looking for." I said, "Really?" Well, actually, no, I'm not. But I feel bad that you've been looking for that person for years, so I'm willing to take the scapegoat. I mean, it's not like they did any crime or anything. I forgot what the original reason was I was looking for them. But the point is that this person, knowing that I couldn't find the original person, was willing to claim that they were the original person, even though they weren't. I was like, well, let's see, I guess the original person, owed me something, like money or something. I said, but you're not the one I'm looking for. The person said, "Yeah, I know I'm not the one you're looking for, but I'm willing to act as the person you're looking for." Okay. Well, the person owes me money. I guess it was money. How much? Like $500. Next thing you know, they give me a check for $500. So there you go. The debt has been repaid for whoever the original person was. That would have been very interesting because I've seen that happen in real life. I've seen people go, "Well, I'm not the person you're looking for, but I can certainly make right whatever it was that they did wrong." Yeah, so am I. Okay. The decants, it's decant, D-E-C-A-N-T, decant, is based on every 10 degrees of the zodiac sign. Well, let's put degrees what they are. Days, okay? So the first 10 days, the second 10 days, and third 10 days. Now, depending on the zodiac sign, each of these decants have different traits associated with the main sign. The third decant are people that are in Virgo and Aquarius. They're very similar. Are very artistic, very creative people. They enjoy creating things. Okay? Maybe it's in both cases, because they're closer to similar to the signs that are after theirs. So for Aquarius, they're close to Pisces, so maybe some of the Pisces traits come in. Yeah, but Pisces isn't creative. They're just very emotional. And Scorpio, Libra. It's Libra, not Scorpio. Oh, that's a thing. Thank God. All right. Well, Libra. Yeah, Libra is not really creative in a sense, but they try to be more balanced. That's why they're associated with the scales. So that doesn't quite work in my head. But looking at the decant traits in both Virgo and Aquarius, third decant, if you look it up, you see that there's more similarities than differences. Thank you very much, Galaxy Eyes. How you doing today? There's souls here. So I don't know exactly how the decants work, but just know it's every decant is like 10 days of a cycle. I don't know about the decants of the other signs. It's something you'll have to look up. I have enough things going on in my head trying to keep track of all the different things from my side, never mind trying to follow everybody else's sign. Then, of course, Lumi wants me to look up stuff on her sign. I was like, oh, God, she's also a third decant. And so is Carmen. Chris Bliss is our first decant. I still get along great with him, though. So last night we played some music before we went into the old time radio shows. And we got six people. And then after we started playing the old time radio shows, everybody disappeared. Like so we don't open a can of pastrami in the cafeteria. Let's be honest. Lux Theater certainly was like the can of pastrami. Yeah, it was awful. It was like had this background history. It prevailed. It was like the tape had tinnitus. Oh Jesus! I was like, yeah, it was pretty bad. So I took the episode we were watching called Irene. I downloaded it, fed it through Audacity, ran with the noise removal tool, got rid of almost all the unwanted rumble and hiss, and I got it to sound 1,000,000,000 times better. And I started to ask myself, what are these archivists doing? Sure, you like to keep the quality of the show good, but when you get a rumble that's so pervasive in your tape, and sometimes you can barely hear the voices or the story. I mean, the Lux Theater one with Irene was certainly hearable, but these headphones, because these things have very sharp high end, yeah, you hear it, and it's exhausting. It's just like when you're in a restaurant. Whenever I'm in a restaurant or any big place where a lot of people are talking, that's exactly what it felt like. It was like I was trying to filter out the part of the story I was interested from all the noise. And that really just exhausts you. Oh. Hello, Thomas, making dreams come true. How you doing? Hey, how about making our dreams come true by clicking on the like button? Yeah, click the like button, please.
Oh, yeah!
Let's make our dreams come true.
Oh, yeah!
So after I played the episodes of the shows last night, I was like, I don't know if anyone really gives a flying fart about the old time radio shows. I like them. I like to listen to them. But that woman in the Lux Theater, Irene, singing all those magicals, hell no. I couldn't stand that. I was starting to grind my teeth listening to her magical singing. I was like, it's just like one time when somebody was complaining that Frances, the other one there from the Bickerson singing, when she said she was too low. It was Mimi who was claiming she was too low. I liked her voice. Her timbre was great. But this woman was completely the opposite. She's like me playing the E string on my violin. Sets my teeth on edge. Like, really? Do I have to listen to this? I felt like it was almost as bad as opera. I mean, I don't like opera that much. I'll listen to a little bit of it now and then. But if I had to listen to a whole opera, I think I'd probably be like going, heavens to Murgatroyd, this is ridiculous. Exit, stage down. I'm not staying for that. I remember when I watched Les Miserables in the movie theater, which is a musical, right? Les Miserables. If I have to ever watch Les Miserables again, I'm going to tell you something. I'd rather basically put my head on a guillotine and have them slice my head off. That's how much it absolutely irritated me. Every line was a song to a counter argument from the other actor was a song on a song for a song on a song, and here I am sitting in the Gilson Theater going, you gotta be kidding me. I was not impressed. Opera a little bit's okay. But like I said, Les Miserables was absolutely making me misery. I was just listening to it. I paid what? At the time, like $10 for the ticket to go into the Gilson? And that's without the popcorn or the drinks. And I was just dragged on and on and on and on. Finally, it ended. Thank God. Got up after and left the theater feeling like my whole head became a giant musical. Even all of a sudden, my thoughts were singing with responses to my internal mind. Said, "Shut up already. I don't need to hear you telling me in musical notation exactly what I'm feeling." That's what the Lux Theater episode was starting to make me feel like. I have never gone to any Broadway show. I walked down Broadway with Noodles, but I never got into a theater to watch any of them. Trust me, Broadway is not as that big of a deal as you think it is. At least not on the outside. That's because you went there after the night after everybody closed. Yeah, to Times Square. That's true. That was it was okay. It was it was just okay. I wasn't impressed by it. And so I really don't know if anyone really was interested. I got culture. That it's a different kind of culture. I mean, I still enjoy a good orchestral piece. I still enjoy a good violin concerto. I still love listening to piano. I still love listening to string quartets and chamber orchestras. I just cannot handle a whole bunch of sibilant, high-frequency female singers that just gets on my nerves, as I said, sets my teeth on edge. I mean, some of the male voices don't bother me that much, but some of the female ones, yeah, I don't like them. Because my voice is kind of in the middle. It's kind of a little bit lower, but it's definitely not no baritone. By the way, I like the episode. I love the movie called Oklahoma. I thought that was cool. I didn't see Carousel yet, but I've seen Oklahoma. And that's a pretty cool movie to watch. And the story of the young lady at the beginning of the movie saying, "Oh, what a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day." That was Shirley Partridge, the woman that plays Shirley Partridge, the Partridge Family. That was good. But even her voice is a little bit much, but it wasn't as bad as the girl from the Lux Theater presentation last night of Irene. That was just way too much for me to handle. I'm sure they do. They travel. Theater companies will do shows in other theaters. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, BGE is open. BGE. Bring a good environment. Be good entities. I wonder what. Speaking of entities, I wonder what ETs think of human music. I don't know. Maybe some music they like, and other things they don't understand the meaning of it. Yeah, well, anyway, like I said, the old time radio shows, I think, kind of a hit or miss in Silver Moon. I don't think they really always interest everybody. I try to look for content that's new and different so that it's not the same one-trick pony every single Silver Moon show. But like I said, we've been going through the Emma Phillips's The Guiding Light. It's a serial. Because we've been trying to follow the story between Maida and her son's father, Chucky. And now Ted is going to divorce Maida. And he's filed for divorce. He really wants Maida's sister to take over the care of Chucky, because he thinks Maida's doing a terrible job at it. Really? Maida is trying to do anything any mother would do. She's trying to raise her son the best she can as a single parent. But she's also is interested in another man, too. Remember, Ted and her never married. So Chucky technically was born out of wedlock. I feel bad for the character. I feel bad for the character of Chucky, the son. I really do. Because his father wants him to be one thing, And his mother wants him to be himself and do something else. He wants to impress his father, but he wants to impress his mother too. So what's the reason no one hangs around the Virgo again? Because when they hang out with us, they realize that we can see into their soul, into their spirit. And we can see if they're being genuine or not. And because they don't feel they can live up to our standards, some of them feel uncomfortable about it. It's not that we try to do that to anybody. It's just our nature, you know. We love everybody. We want to help everybody. But when they actually get to know us and see that we're being genuine in what we are doing, they realize they don't think they're good enough for us. It's kind of sad because when you think about it, it's like, look, we know, we can see your inner thoughts, inner dreams, even if they're not, genuine. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to hang around with you. Because we still would like to have some friends too. We still like to have the relationships. If it's a dating environment, we still would like to have a date and a long-term possible friendship. It's just, we tend to, they think we're too authoritarian, and we got excellent bullshit detectors. And we do, unfortunately. And in some businesses, like this channel, that bullshit detector is a key of success. I never seen the movie Child Play. I've seen Evita, Ragtime, Pirates of Penance, Bye Bye Birdie. I've heard of that. Carousel, I've heard of. It's also a movie too. The Wiz, and someone's coming on the panel. We got our dinger donger. It's Stan. Hi Stan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Well, I'm all right. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been up here.
Yeah, I'm driving back to Wallingford from Stanford. So, got a moment here to chit chat.
So how are you and Green Thing doing?
We're doing wonderful.
That's great. She was on she was on Lummy's morning show one day. She was in the side chat. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I haven't seen her on my channel yet, but maybe she just didn't have time to come on your channel yet, Michelle.
Yeah, she's busy harvesting our crop that we did this past year.
What crop is that?
The crop of Mary Jane.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She can grow a whole field of this stuff?
Well, not a whole field. We had, I don't know how many plants. We pulled the males out, and then we had probably, I don't know how many.
So the plants have
maybe a dozen females. So, yeah. So now they're drying out. There's one still in the ground that I think she's taking out today.
Okay. So marijuana plants have separate male and females? They're not just...
Yeah.
They're not like a flower, like it has a pistil and a stamen in the same plant.
Yeah, they have male and female. The male plants have like when they come up, they have like little balls,
Yeah.
So you need to pull those out right away because the female plants are the ones that
actually make the
ones
are
the good ones. So we had a couple males that we pulled out early, and then we had a nice crop. I was worried that somebody would raid the garden while we were in Florida but thankfully nothing happened, and we came back to a full garden, and you know, we're gonna have a nice batch for the next 6 months or so. You know.
So the male plants themselves don't make anything useful like the buds.
You have to pull them out of the ground, and then you hang them inside the house to dry them out,
Right.
and then you clip the buds, and you put the buds. She puts the buds in a like a mason jar to dry out, and then puts you know what they are, what variety they are when we pull them out. She puts some silica in some of these jars to keep the proper moisture in there.
Right.
You don't want it completely dry, but you don't want it moldy either. So it's a fine line, but
So harvesting
experienced
is
growers
kind of
know
like
what they're doing.
tobacco, except you're not working the leaves. You're
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So how's everything over there? Is Jimmy raising the rent yet?
Yeah. No, he's not raising the rent.
Okay.
But we're not exactly coming in with a fortune of a cost of living increase either. Only 2.7% for January.
Well, word on the street is that Trump's going to come through with a $2,000 stimulus check in
Yes,
December.
I've heard that. But some people are rightfully asking us how is it going to be dispersed? Because he originally intended to give it to low and medium income people. But he keeps wanting to use the IRS to do this. The problem is a lot of people on disability don't file taxes. Which means we'd get zip out of anything.
Well, you should be filing your taxes, Michelle. I told you this.
Well,
As a
I don't...
1099 contractor, you should be filing your taxes, and you would get a nice fat refund. You'd be on the radar for any kind of stimulus, any kind of benefits that they give you as a disabled person. But you're too lazy to put together a return. So you know, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, right now it's still November.
You're stuck in your ways, you know, and I'm not trying to change you. I'm just saying my observation is you could reap the benefits of filing a return.
Yeah. I know some people say I can get some business expenses paid for. I'm trying to figure out which business.
Absolutely.
I don't know what expenses I would have besides the internet phone bill. You are listed as a business, so yes, you could use your internet.
Internet phone bill. You could depreciate the equipment. You could get new equipment. You know, there's all sorts of things you can do, Michelle.
Yeah, that's true. I need to talk to the H&R Block, especially for the depreciation part, considering I never did that before. I mean, the studio we have now, all the equipment has been purchased over many years' time, but I've had this microphone here, this PG SM48 for like what, 3 years? 3 years. 3 years.
I mean, you should be depreciating these time, you know. People that have a business, a legitimate business, you know, when they have vans or work trucks, they depreciate all these things. They depreciate their office equipment, their copiers, their computers, everything, and they write them off. You know, it's a tax deduction. It's a legitimate tax deduction.
That's true.
You could be doing all this. You pay an accountant $200, and you might get $2,000 in return. It's a no-brainer. You should be doing that.
Yeah. But that means I also have to know when I originally purchased equipment too, which means I'd have to go find all the receipts. So when I purchase all the stuff on Amazon.
Well, look, I mean, you got to start by filing a return.
Right.
And then whatever you buy new that's work related.
You just gotta follow 1040A, I think.
You gotta keep the receipts. You gotta keep all these receipts of everything, whether you get it from Amazon or wherever, Walmart.
Yeah.
You know. Now, donated items are probably a different thing. You know, a lot of people donate stuff to you.
Yeah.
You probably can't depreciate those types of things because you didn't pay anything for them.
Right, I understand that.
But the stuff that you do pay for, you should be able to depreciate. You might be able to depreciate that violin even as a prop for your show. How much did you pay for that violin?
That was a donation.
It was a donation. Okay.
I know the microphone I'm talking on here. I bought this about 3 years ago for about $50.
How's Rusty doing? Did he get his flu shot?
I didn't get a flu shot. The cat didn't get a flu shot.
What about his flea shot? Did he get his flea shot?
No, he didn't. But he doesn't have any fleas right now. But the thing is...
Well, he does, though, Michelle. He has fleas. You can't see them because your vision is bad, But he does have fleas.
I'm sure
Remember
he has
when you took him... Remember when you took him finally with Noodles to
yeah,
that,
we had some fleas then because he was more outdoor than
and then they said, they asked you, does he have any fleas? You say, no, he doesn't have any fleas. And they run the comb through his back and they show it, put it under your nose. He's full of fleas. You don't see these things, but they're there, Michelle. And he's suffering because of it. But, you do what you want to do. I don't care.
Well, Rusty's physically doing fine, though. He's in the house outside, more inside now than he is in the summer because he doesn't really like to be out in really cold weather.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he'll go out in the morning, take a quick run, do what he's got to do, and come right back in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm retiring. I'm looking at my May of next year, Michelle. And I'm trying to join the free shit army that you are part of, the FSA. What kind of tips can you give me about shielding my savings accounts and stuff like that? Should I withdraw all my money and put it into the mattress? What should I do with that stuff?
Invest in precious metals. That's what I would do.
Well, I do have some precious metals and gold and silver, and I have been doing that. But you have various accounts. Like I've got a couple brokerage accounts. I got a Schwab account. I got a Vanguard account. I got a Fidelity account. I got a Roth IRA with Fidelity. I even have a Capital One savings account. I got money in that thing. The 360 account they have.
For me, I just got a standard low yield regular savings account, which 1% a year.
What's the limit? I mean, how much are they allowing you to have before you qualify for like freebies in the state of Connecticut?
Let's start getting free stuff for 55.
I love you, Michelle. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Black Heart.
I hope you have a nice day too, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you very much, Brad. Much appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, well...
I mean,
now...
I mean, I want to be legit, but, I'm not going to give my money away to anybody. I'm running a house. Green Thing has her house. We're working. We have two houses between us, and eventually, where the plan is, I think we're going to move to Miami Beach.
Are you guys going to get married?
Yes.
Well, I'll just say ahead of time, congratulations to you.
Yes, we haven't done anything as far as that, but yeah, absolutely, we'll be married. I want to give her the benefit of if something happens to me, she'll have my pension from the Hartford Insurance. And if she passes away, I'll have her pension from the.
Even if nobody passes away, there's a mutual benefit from being married to each other. You're never going to be alone. It's just like me and Lummi found out. You're always going to have someone there by your side.
Yeah.
That's what marriage was to bring the completeness to your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going great. We love each other, and we the situation is such that I have to be here working and watching my parents. My
Right.
dad is not doing well. He's deteriorating with
Sorry about
dementia.
that. Sorry about that.
My mom is losing her hearing, but she has recovered from her stroke, so she's well enough to at least keep an eye on my dad while I'm away on the weekends when I go and see green things. So
What was causing your mom to lose her hearing?
I don't know. She worked in a factory for about 20 years, in a loud factory, before they had the hearing protection.
Right.
So a lot of loud
Occupational
machinery
hearing
type
loss, which would make sense
occupational hearing.
because my family grew up with loud sanding machines and circular saws and all those tools.
Yeah.
What I call occupational hearing loss.
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you having Sam over again?
No, just noodles. And then on Saturday, Chris Bliss is coming over. Maybe Hammer and Nails might come over too.
Somebody said yesterday that Sam passed away.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know.
You might want to ask Noodles about that. Noodles seems to be in touch with Sam, or at least they have each other's phone numbers. Maybe he can give him a call and check in on him.
Well,
But
we found Sherry Jackson was in hospital. She's fine now, but she had a second heart attack.
Oh my goodness, is she okay now?
Yeah, when she fell, she messed up her back some more, and that's why she was in
boy.
rehab for so long. And
Yeah.
she asked her sister and her to watch her phone and her laptop, so she wasn't able to communicate with anybody.
Right.
And she said that she should ask her sister next time to send a message out to me if that happens again, so that I would know what's going on. Because she was very concerned, and I was very concerned that she had been out of communication for like 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's on the mend. It was with internet and YouTube. We make acquaintances online. We don't really know the people offline generally.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm
when
kind of
somebody disappears, you don't ever hear from them again. And it's sad, but
yeah.
it happened.
Well, good
The
news. By the way,
reality of life is death.
Well, by the way, the good news is the antibacterial mouthwash, I think, is helping rebuild the periodontal tendons in my teeth, but I'm not absolutely sure. But it's just over-the-counter antibacterial mouthwash. I use it like 4 times a day.
Well, a couple days ago, speaking of health, a couple days ago in your health section, I posted a link to a physician down in
a specialist on hearing. I saw that.
No, specialist in eyes, an eye surgeon.
Ah.
And I asked you to make an appointment with her in Milford.
Well, that's a long drive.
Listen, it's right down Route 8, Michelle. It's right down Route 8 onto 95, and you're right there.
Right now.
It's not a big ride. You can do it. This woman is world renowned. She could examine you, and she's familiar with the latest techniques, and she could tell you what they can do for you, if anything. Well, you have information from years ago that is antiquated. It's stale. There's whatever that you were told years ago is stale. There's been breakthroughs in treatment, in surgical procedures that you are not aware of.
I'm sure there are.
That's why you should have an eval with this lady.
Well, right now, I would like to talk to somebody that's up to the very newest technology.
I made sure I selected a female because I know you like working with females.
Yeah.
So I selected this female. She's Russian. She's from the land of Baba Yaga. And so she's familiar with all the legends and stuff that you're aware of. And
what I'd like to do is talk to an ear surgeon, because I'd like to see And I'm, because of my age, if they could fix my hearing, make it better. Huey Lewis in the news said, don't go for cochlear implants right now. He said that's the last resort. I said, okay. He has a cochlear implant in one ear, and he has a hearing aid in the other ear.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, these things as you age, these things just add up, and if you don't take care of them, it's just going to get worse for you. Your eyes are going to get worse. Your hearing's going to get worse. Your mouth's going to get worse.
Is there anything that doesn't get worse? Your knowledge of wisdom grows in a positive way. From a world experience, that doesn't get worse. Thank God.
The immediate thing to take care of is the mouth, because the bacteria in there could lead to other blood diseases and things that can kill you.
Yes, I know that.
So you need to take care of that first, and then go from there. But I would suggest getting on this woman's schedule. You may not be able to see her for 3 or 4 months, but at least get on her schedule, and then,
well, if she doesn't take Anthem, if she does take Anthem, I could always get a referral. But
yeah, she takes Anthem. They take Anthem.
Okay. Well, you give me the name and number. I can go ahead and bring it down when I see my doctor again for the half-year review.
Discord it's in your Discord under your health category.
Yeah, I saw it.
Open your own Discord and click the link I sent you. Her number's right there. And in fact, there's like a button you press to schedule an appointment.
Right.
So that's all you need to do.
I was thinking
Fill
about
in your name.
I was thinking about getting a USB port added to my skull so I can plug in external cameras and microphones into my head, so that I would be able to plug in directly into the computer through HID, so that I can do things like plug in external cameras, hearing devices, tactile sensors, even plug right into my Mac Mini. Directly, just run a USB cable from my brain to the computer. That's what Neuralink.
That's still a ways off, Michelle. Let's
take
care
Neuralink
of
has been working
the mouth,
on it.
the hearing, and the eyes. Let's get those fixed, and then we can look into the brain transplant.
All right, now everybody keeps suggesting. I still want to get the funeral arrangements done. I know that's sort of like, Michelle, you probably got about 20 years left, maybe 30. Yeah, but I better get it done ahead of time. At least that way, when they finally croak.
Well, you may only have 2 months left. You don't know how much time.
No, I know.
I might only have 2 months left. We never know when the
or
Grim
tomorrow I
Reaper
may not
comes
even
along.
wake up. Tomorrow I might wake up on the other side and I go, oh shit. I know. It's interesting when you think about it. How much we don't think about how every day is a blessing just to be here.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't think about it, especially when you're kids, right? Oh wow, I gotta live to be 70. We're talking about a 14-year-old, right? That's a long time. Trust me, son. 70 is not that long of a time when you think about it. Maybe at that age it seems like it, but...
Yeah. At this stage of your life, your time is your most valuable asset, Michelle.
Yeah. Yes, everything else, we would be silver moon bound, but Jesus asked us for a favor. It was an option. He said, my father's scheduling to come again, for me to come back to earth again, to bring people up to heaven. I said, yeah. Well, as you know, as was written by St. John and the Divine in the book of Revelation, that we would all be gathered together in the clouds. Don't you think your family would feel kind of weird if you weren't there to at least to greet them? I said, well, yeah, that's true.
When did you speak to Jesus?
About 5 months ago, maybe. Okay, Noodles is coming up. Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Stan? How much would you
Potatoes.
pay? How much would you pay to hunt a human being?
How much would I pay to hunt somebody down
Well, I mean, so like, you,
and disappear them? I mean, I have people in Rhode Island I know, Dave, Patriarcha family.
Yeah.
And they owe me a favor, actually, so I don't have to pay anything.
all right. Well, in Sarajevo, during the Sarajevo War, they're saying that people were paying
I'm sorry about that,
to
season.
go
So
to
you've been
Sarajevo and
cramped
shoot
up.
people. You hear about this?
Remember, I give you the panel link so you can come on up whenever you
Hold on.
want, seasons.
What happened in Sarajevo?
They were paying. They were paying to shoot people, like tourists.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, like this whole like news thing just came out. This article. So
Yeah,
Michelle, I
it's-
posted it backstage if you want.
You gotta watch the
Michelle.
State Department bulletins on the safety of various countries. We were looking at maybe going to Mexico, and it's pretty sketchy there now. You know, you can't even wander off of the off the resorts. You know, you got to stay where you are.
Yeah, no way, man.
You know that if they don't kill you, they're gonna harvest your fucking liver or something. You know.
Yeah, no way.
It's crazy. Yeah, man, it's crazy out there.
Yeah. Hopefully,
But I'm trying to
seasons
get
may
Michelle
come up
to
today.
go make an appointment with this eye surgeon, Noodles. So if you could nudge her along, that would be good.
Are you nervous
She
about
needs
that,
to-
Michelle? Or
I'm thinking right now, I think the first thing I want to go see is an ear surgeon because I want to see if they can increase the gain in my ears. Well, like the one guy said, it's not just physical damage to your ears because it's not damage, it's age. But he said the auditory processing disorder they can't treat with surgical intervention. It's just the way your brain works. You need a firmware update. I don't even know what my model number of my brain is to pull up a firmware update.
Okay, guys, I'm at the Stop and Shop here. I'm gonna get myself some lobster bisque for lunch. So everybody have a great day.
You
Nice
too.
talking to y'all.
See you, Stan.
Take care.
Yeah, you can stay here. Halloween News, what's up?
well, I don't know. Listen, if you need to go do something like that, Michelle, I'll go with you. You know, if you're interested in doing
No,
that.
this is something that Stan told me about. I didn't even plan on going there to that. But he thinks that this specialist might be able to make my eyes better. And he doesn't realize for me, it's my hearing that's my biggest liability. It's not my eyesight.
Yeah. All
I've
right,
always
well,
had bad
Michelle,
eyesight all my life, so it's never been, the same. But my hearing is a real showstopper for me. If these hearing aids, yes, these are like hearing aids. These have a high end, which is great, as you know. And when my computer is set up to compensate for my hearing issues, so I can pull out certain sounds and clear. But out on the street, I'm not going to lug around a Mac Mini with all the accoutrements just to be able to hear people in conversation.
Michelle, I really think you need to try those headsets that I got. It drops out all the background noise, Michelle, everything, and you only focus on people's voices.
What they need is not just noise cancellation, which is certainly part of it, but also needs. It's kind of like Google Meets, something that also allows you to fine tune the frequencies. For example, increase the high end and cut some of the low end.
Yeah. Well, I think you
They
should try
make
them.
hearing
It would
aids
be
that
free,
do that.
Michelle. They might actually work for you, and you can wear headsets all day long. Yeah. But Michelle, why don't you play the video I put back there? It's a link to the New York Post. It's an article that was, I guess, just came out today about a whistleblower saying that people were paying people in Sarajevo to go
I can
shoot
play the sound, but you know how it's
civilians.
easy to play the sound, but you won't be able to hear it though. You're just gonna play the sound, Michelle. Just play it directly through another browser.
Well,
Right,
I think it's like from the New York Post, Michelle. So it's going to show.
yeah, I know.
what was happening.
Let me get it on the screen. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. So I'll pull it on the screen. So I mean, on my screen, but I'll send you guys the sound. That way, you guys can hear it anyway. You can get it on the screen too, I think. But yeah, I can get it on the screen too. All right, this is gonna be a little longer here. Yes, it's me. Why does it stupid so? Oh, I see why. Okay. So here's the link he gave me. Paste. Enter. Okay.
Like I don't know how legal it is.
Allegedly played to kill civilians and humans for a safari trip.
A jaw-dropping claim that rich foreigners paid to shoot humans in Sarajevo in the 1990s, when the city was in the middle of a violent and chaotic military blockade, has sparked an investigation by Italian prosecutors. The stunning allegations come from an Italian writer who alleged he had uncovered evidence that wealthy gun enthusiasts, dubbed sniper tourists, would pay Bosnian Serb forces for the chance to gun down residents at random during the 4-year siege of the city, The Guardian reported. Rich foreigners allegedly paid upwards of $90,000 to shoot people during human safari trips to Sarajevo in the 1990s, with an extra fee to kill children. There were Germans, French, English, people from all Western countries who paid large sums of money to be taken there to shoot civilians, said Ezio Gavazzani, the investigative writer. There were no political or religious motivations. They were rich people who went there for fun and personal satisfaction. We are talking about people who love guns, who perhaps go to shooting ranges or on safari in Africa, he said. Gavazzani claims he first read reports of the alleged tourist-led shootings in Italian media outlets in the 90s, but started digging deeper after watching a 2022 documentary about a former Serb soldier who claimed foreigners would shoot at residents from the hills in Sarajevo. He claims a key source was a former Bosnian intelligence officer. His shocking allegations have now led to a newly launched probe being led by prosecutors in Milan. The investigation is seeking to identify any Italians involved in the so-called sniper tourism. Gavazzani said he had already uncovered the identities of some of the Italians allegedly involved in the massacre, and they are expected to be questioned by prosecutors in the coming weeks. The Bosnian consulate in Milan said the Bosnian government would offer total collaboration amid the probe. We are impatient to discover the truth about such a cruel matter. In order to close a chapter of history, I am in possession of certain information I will be sharing with the investigators, a spokesperson said. More than 10,000 were killed in Sarajevo by snipers and shelling between 1992 and 1996 during the Balkan War.
Okay. The question is why?
What do you think about that?
Why would they want to do that? That's the question. Why would they want to do that? It sounds so idiotic. So why would they want to do that, Noodles?
Because there's sick people out there, Michelle. There's sick people who want to kill they want to know what it's like to kill other people. I mean, think about it, Michelle. If you live your life right to the point of this is what I think Donald Trump's guilty of. If you live your life to the fullest, right, it's never the fullest. You could always do more. That's why I think the guy wanted to become president. It's like a challenge, Michelle. So I think the fact that some people actually want to know what it's like to kill another human being, it's because they've done everything else. You know.
Well, it's just like we have wars too for the same reason, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, let's be honest. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to see the life leave Grizz's eyes? Like his eyes just go out. You're staring at him like face to face, and he just dies right in front of you, Michelle. His eyes just go turn like shark eyes.
For me, I respect and revere all life. So for me, it would not be something that I would find comfortable to do that to anyone.
Right. But we're talking about Grizz, Michelle. He doesn't serve any purpose. He's just like someone who's eating stuff and like growing fungus on his body. If that guy, Michelle, Think about it. You could witness up close the passing of someone like Grizz. Like, no one's gonna miss him. Michelle? Nobody.
His family would miss him. His
all right,
loved ones
forget
would miss
about it.
him.
Forget
He's a
it.
major part of the community.
Not really, but okay.
That's because we're somewhat considered the apex predator on Earth. That's why.
Michelle, don't you want to be the apex predator that you are? Michelle, don't you just want to like grab someone by the throat and rip their heart out, Michelle?
No, Noodles, I don't. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't like
And then
hurting
start eating
anyone.
their flesh. Eat their flesh, Michelle. Eat
No,
the
Noodles,
flesh.
it would not interest me.
Oh, all right.
It really doesn't. It actually makes me very upset to see that. To show that people have fallen to the level of depravity like that. That really upsets me a lot. But God did give us a free will, and unfortunately, some people decide that they want to be murderous, homicidal maniacs. It's sad.
Yeah.
Others like me have decided their best to transcend that, to aim for a better style of living, one that's more of a loving environment.
Grizz decided to be a low-down loser and absolutely do nothing, so...
Now, Grace,
Yeah.
he's not a Democrat. I think he's more of a middle-of-the-roader, which is something I understand. Just like I think war is stupid, too. Think about it. We human beings have gotten pretty good at killing each other, haven't we, over the years? Poison, electricity, poison gas, bacterial agents, bullets, other projectile weapons, including crossbows, stabbing, impaling. Oh yes, we humans have become very successful ways to kill many ways. Yet, not all humans subscribe to that idea
guys,
that
how
it's
are you?
okay.
Really good, yeah. Thank you. Sorry, Michelle, I'm talking
Yeah.
at work, you know what I mean?
So,
But, getting back to Grizz and how worthless he is, Michelle, the smell would be the only thing that mattered. His rotting, decaying body. And a
Noodles,
mountain
you're starting to
lion
get me
maybe
disturbed right now, and I'm not feeling too happy about it. The wages of sin or death and the wars become necessary. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing with war. It's not the actual. Sometimes it's wars are often all over things such as territory.
Thank you, Brain Dead. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Brandon. Much appreciated.
Just let us hunt Grizz Michelle for money.
I don't encourage that, but so the government shutdown is ending. That's good. It's supposed to be opening up. I think it's past. I think it's open today. I think Trump finally signed it yesterday. So for government employees, today is a regular payday, regular work day. A lot of Americans were growing really, really frustrated with that.
I ain't no low down son of a bitch.
What's that?
None, Michelle. You're the best, Michelle.
Well, thank you. But I'm just trying to be a good example of humanity.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not the best. Trust me. There are probably better examples out there than me.
There probably is. But I doubt. But where are they, Michelle? You know what I mean? Like, where are these people?
I mean, for example, St. Teresa would go out there and she was helping people with cancer in Calcutta. She was dedicated her life to helping the poor. I have a hard time doing that. But it's not because you don't want to, Michelle. It's because your body doesn't let you go do that stuff. True. But I do kind of help present something every day. This morning show is important for so many people.
It's true, Michelle. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're very important. But you know who isn't Michelle? Grizz. No one would care if Grizz passed away today or tomorrow or things like that.
Say what?
No one would care if Grizz passed away.
Oh. Somebody asked Stan asked if Sam is still alive or did he die? They just took off. These seasons, if you want to come up, good morning, Krista. How you doing today? Yeah, humanity is, and the third density is a land of works on fear. Whereas when you get to fifth density, you try to transcend fear and try to see things more in a state of love. And that's keeping it simple. I mean, 5D is a lot more than just love, but for many people, love is a big deal. It's almost in some ways kind of like the song Tina Turner sings, "What's Love Got to Do with It?" I think she's talking originally about relationship love, but 5D love is so encompassing. It's so much better. Love is so much happier energy. Okay, Sid's Tina coming up now. Hold on a minute. Two bad Tiger's not here to help me out here. 1 minute. Good morning. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Is that right? It is. The third density is a land of.
I had to turn my TV down.
You know what you could do is, if you really wanted to, is you could always get a Bluetooth adapter so people can connect their headphones to your TV.
Oh, okay.
I mean, which is pretty cool because that way people. The only thing with those adapters, Michelle, is like they're limited to like 1 or 2 pairs of headphones. So, like, if you got a family of 5 and they're all watching TV, unless the Bluetooth module on the TV lets them plug and pair up like 4 or 5 pairs of headphones. Or you could do an FM transmitter and transmit an unused radio frequency. And then everybody working or having headphones that have radio tuners can tune into individuals. People can tune into different same frequency, can all hear the same show at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me make a quick bathroom run. I'll be right back. So,
Okay. All right.
so anybody that's trying to come up on panel, I'll wait to come out of the bathroom, okay? Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Won't take me that long. Okay, so anyway, what did you think about that video Noodles had me show this morning? I thought it was kind of disgusting, personally.
Me too. I did. Me too.
I mean, I can't believe humans have gotten depraved to the point where that they don't care about anyone else.
And they go around and they kill other humans. Come on. Really?
I don't think he is, but he seems like he likes to cover things that just doesn't agree with me.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I only showed a piece of the article. That was enough. I said no more. I said this is
he makes
disturbing.
Sure he comes on your channel to do it. Do you notice?
Yeah, I notice it. Sam is still alive, as far as I know. I know you are hanging in there, best you can, Krista. So, has the respite told you did they give you a day that you're supposed to be out of there, or are they just gonna let you stay until they finally get into the housing program? See, the respite is supposed to be temporary housing, as Kristen knows. And she is on the list. But there's only so much space in respite, so I wonder if they're kind of wanting her to try to expedite the move as best she can. How is she supposed to expedite the move? She doesn't.
Yeah. How is she? That's what I want to know. How is she supposed to make him hurry up?
Yeah.
You know? How? She can't make him do it.
I'm trying to see if Krista got back to me with my question. I didn't see anything yet. But anyway, like I said, as far as when Noodles wanted me to show that video clip, I was like, no, because I'm not going to show too much of this. YouTube gets very upset when you start showing guns and things, and I just showed a little bit of it. Now, no YouTube, I'm going to have limited no ads. I'm going to have to appeal it.
Yeah. They'll come after you.
Sounds a week because she's waiting for you.
What?
All right. She doesn't exactly live near you, Hammer Nails. So why do you like Hammer Nails?
Oh, we're flirting.
Okay.
That's all.
I wonder what George would think about that.
I know. We're just flirting.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
That's it. I like to flirt.
All my cousins were taught early on to track and hunt humans. They play a game called The Run or Die based on the Logan Run movie. They use paintball guns instead of salmon blasters. In this case, you do it for fun. You don't do it to... These guys are shooting real bullets, so... That's the thing that's scary.
Yeah, it's real bullets.
Hey, Michelle, have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
No.
Hey,
Would
David.
you want to go? Would you want to go this? Shut up, Tina. Would you want to go this week, Michelle? This weekend?
What's in Pennsylvania?
I mean, I don't know. It's Pennsylvania. You never been there? We can go to this meat preserve place where they sell sweet sticks and smoked pork chops.
No.
Hey,
No.
NASQ lives in Pennsylvania.
I think I know the place you're talking about. You're talking about that market there. That Amish
Yeah, Dietrich's.
Dietrich's, yeah. No.
You go to the fireworks store. We can go buy fireworks.
Well, we got fireworks stores in Connecticut, too. So wait, do we sell fireworks in the fireworks store year round? I don't know.
We'll buy some M80s and stick them up Tina's butt and fucking light them. Fun.
No, that's disgusting.
I'll make sure I get some for you. And
Yeah, I know you take it seriously. I get that, David.
What about if we do something really mischievous, Michelle? Like really mischievous.
I'm not interested in doing anything really mischievous.
What about? I don't know. I mean, do you want to go to Manhattan then? Go to Manhattan this weekend.
It might snow.
Go meet up with Miss Hussey.
so you're going to shoot people?
Hussey. She's never even been on this channel. Actually, she may have once. May have one
Who?
time.
Who?
Is Hussey.
I think maybe she been on this channel one time long ago.
Don't call me a hussy.
No, Miss Hussey's a person, not a.
I'm kidding.
I know.
You don't call names.
Yeah, I'm not really into. It's getting to the point now. We're gonna be going down there to Trump Tower this year, or maybe we'll go back down to the Wall Street again. If we go back to Wall Street, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get out of the car, bring all that stuff with us.
Okay.
If you go to Trump Tower, you're gonna have to set your stuff up on the table. Hi, Rusty. How you doing, Cat? Rusty Cat's here.
Rusty there?
Yeah. The cup. Switch over so you can see the kitty.
Yeah, I want to see Rusty.
I realized I figured it out. Some of the cat food situation with him. Give him half a can in the morning, and then give him the other half a can at night.
Okay.
That works out because that way because you leave cat food in that dish all day, it's just gonna go bad, and
Yeah.
he won't eat it. I've had other cats that don't like eating refrigerated cat food. He didn't seem
But
to
he
mind
likes
that.
it? Do you
So
like refrigerator cat food?
yeah, many of my cats, I used to give them refrigerated cat food. I'll open up half a can, and then I get get half, and then they get the other half. And like when it's refrigerated, they're like, maybe it's too cold for them, you know. But he figured it out.
I don't know. It could be.
No, my cat, he'd probably say, "Hey, lady, could you put this in the oven, or put it on warm so it's not so cold?" Well, aren't you getting a little picky? He didn't seem to mind it. Big cat. Big cat. Big cat.
Yeah, he's a big cat.
Kind of like your cat. A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit bigger than your cat. I don't know. How big is your cat?
Yeah. A little bit bigger.
Yeah. There's something about orange cats and tan cats like Rusty. They tend to be big.
I know. I could never figure that out. Because
Even the female versions of Rusty are big.
my Samson,
Yeah.
he's big. And
I mean, Laurie's wife there, his ex-wife, has a cat that's a female version of Rusty, and she's big too.
is she?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Looks just like Rusty too. That's a girl cat.
Wow. Why don't he have a girlfriend?
Okay, somebody else is coming up. It's brain dead. Hold on, let me get over to that cursor screen. Add one. Good morning. How you doing?
Why don't Rusty have a girlfriend?
Hey, what's up?
Maybe Rusty had a girlfriend at one time, but I think when the family moved, he doesn't have anybody now. But
Oh, okay.
He had to have had a girlfriend. He's got like 20 kids.
he had a lot. He had like 20 kittens. Yeah, he had plenty.
He a player.
He got girlfriends for days.
When I eat a breakfast pizza, I never had breakfast pizza. I do know they exist. Tina, he says, I can send you some underwear pics later.
Okay.
That dry spell might be ending, Tina.
I've been sending Hammer and Nails some interesting videos. You might.
What kind of videos you been sending him?
Virgo videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, would I eat pizza for breakfast? Well, that would mean it would be a breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
Tina, are you sure you can handle a Virgo?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius and Virgo don't go well. They're like sandpaper and metal. We make you nice and shiny, but it's gonna hurt in the process.
Hi, I didn't see you there.
Yes, I know that, Galaxy Eyes. I know that's kind of basically the truth. Unless it's specifically a breakfast pizza, that does not mean eating a pizza for breakfast is a breakfast pizza. I know all about semantics. I get it. But I can't see eating a sausage, pepperoni, and extra cheese pizza for breakfast.
Hell no.
I have.
That's like 1 o'clock and after food.
That's like lunch pizza.
Yeah.
Or early dinner pizza. Yeah, the problem is that Virgos are really not necessarily dramatic, but the problem is just like the one video I sent to him and Nails talks about the reason why Virgos can't seem to keep people around. It's not because anything they do, it's just their nature, or the way they can read into your mind, and then people feel uncomfortable because they look at what they got versus Virgo got, and they realize that they don't feel like they're good enough.
Hammer is basically the most dramatic person around.
He knows my mind.
Well, Virgo men and Virgo women are a little bit different, though. Virgo men they want to be the provider, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that provider thing. Virgo women, they're kind of the provider too, but their whole lives surround the I don't know. They're just different.
They're different?
Yeah.
They're different than the Virgo men?
Virgo men, like I said, are the breadwinners. The same is true with Capricorn guys too.
Okay.
But for some people, that's still kind of makes it kind of uncomfortable. I should put some Velcro on this instead of these twist ties, which on these microphone stand.
Oh.
Because it'd be a little more, look a lot nicer.
Yeah.
But
it would stay together more.
Yeah, but then again, I figured originally when I did it, I didn't have the Velcro strips I have now, which...
Yeah. How many do you have? Do you have enough?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got plenty of different sizes.
Okay.
But the question is, what color? I mean, I got plenty of blue ones, got green ones, yellow ones. Those look like the colors of the original rainbow flag.
Put the green one on there.
So I'm using the yellow ones for some things and blue ones for other things. I not really got to categorize. I tried to categorize by color, but it kind of didn't work out that way in the end. For example, my desk is held together with yellow ones.
With duct tape?
There's two desks here are held together by yellow. I could show you. They're not that secret. I'll show you on the screen what I'm talking about. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, you got a twist tie holding these two discs together so the table doesn't slide out of the way.
Okay.
And actually wasn't quite big enough, so I ended up having to use two of them on each leg to hold the leg in place.
Okay.
Because the table used to drift around a lot. Oh, come on. Ow! Ow! Okay.
What happened?
This table, unfortunately, this rug is a whole nother story. This rug needs to be attached by something.
Usually rusty.
Well, I need a rug because otherwise the wheel will probably gouge a hole in the floor.
I feel like that's building more of a case for if you move, just throw it away. If you got to zip tie it together and
throw it away.
Get rid of it.
I agree with him.
I mean, not now, but like if you move.
If you got and plus, if you got to use.
Velcro is great for when you want things to be able to be removable. I mean, I don't have any actual zip ties. I don't like zip ties because they're permanent. So what I'll do is set that as a good Lux category 5 Ethernet cable. So I will sometimes take some of that, strip off the outer insulation, take the individual conductors, and I just use them as twist ties, which works pretty well for most things. Yeah. So if that season was going to come up for a little bit.
Is she?
Oh, I invited her up. I gave her the link.
Huh. I wonder why she didn't come up.
There we go. Now you could use pipe cleaners. That kind of works like a zip tie. Or it kind of works like a twist tie, I should say. Just cut them to different sizes. Like if you look over here, I did that with the Velcro strips I have here, keeping all the wiring nice and tidy. It's not perfect, but it works. At least it's better than having a bunch of wires hanging all over your desk like wet spaghetti.
Yeah, really. You only allowed one spaghetti.
Now, you can see another example of Velcro ties over here on this other cable assembly. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah. They come in handy, though.
See this big fat bundle of wire here? It goes to different microphones. For the mixer board, which is over there.
They come in handy, though.
All those cables connect all my stuff together. Those cables I bought, those are from Pig Hog. Those things are thick.
Are they?
Yeah, I love them because they're thick, you know?
Yeah.
What's Susan saying? Thanks, yeah, Hammer says, the better off just having everything and just starting over fresh if you move. No, because I got too much money invested in this equipment.
What about just throwing everything out that's broken?
Which is basically everything.
I mean, for me, like, ever since I was a kid, I always like to try to keep things neat. Sometimes temporary things, I just kind of sprawl over my desk, but then after a while, I start focusing on trying to keep things tidy. I don't like it stay messy forever, especially if it becomes a permanent fixture on my desk. And then it's like, oh, in that case, there's no
Gina, have you ever eaten a raccoon or a squirrel?
No. Rabbit, yeah.
Rabbit? Well, Riz has eaten a raccoon and a squirrel at the same time. What do you think about that?
Ew.
Yep.
He
So
didn't
are
even
you
cook it.
sure we
I know
really
rabbit
care
meat
about
is
Riz?
rabbit meat is very lean. It's not really the most nutritious thing to eat.
Yeah.
It
Rabbit.
ain't the worst, but it's not.
Rabbit is lean.
What about a skunk?
I would never eat a skunk.
Hmm.
I don't think I could handle the smell.
Yeah. What about a possum? All those teeth.
No.
We skinned an opossum in leather working class in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
Michelle, there's a restaurant in Pennsylvania where they sell possum, raccoon, and skunk. If you want to go to that restaurant, Michelle, we could.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Tina, if you were really, really, really hungry, would you eat Rusty?
No.
No.
Huh?
Rusty would eat you. Rusty would eat you.
Yeah, he could, and he might. But then again, it's. I just don't have the heart to hurt any animal. I just don't have the heart to do it.
I can't handle hurting animals. I can't.
Grizz is not an animal. So I think I've made the case that we can hunt him.
I just don't have the heart to hurt any creature. I just don't want to. You know, it's.
I know. I tell
Michelle,
Hunter,
how long?
I'm sure the ethical treatment of plants is probably going well. Gee, you sure enjoy eating your plants, don't you?
I tell hunters to get off my
Do
land.
you think Grizz ever had a full set of teeth, Michelle? Like ever in his life? And if so, for how many years of his life do you think he had a full set of teeth?
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I don't, because I live out in the country.
Chris, that might be, maybe because the way it's cooked, probably. Some say duck is really greasy, too. I never had duck.
Deer
Michelle,
pump.
you know every time you eat a hamburger, you've killed a cow by proxy, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Deer pumps on my land, okay?
How many hamburgers can you get from a cow?
I don't know.
Galaxy, they chat all day long on my Discord. The deal is always on my Discord.
Yeah.
Michelle,
He
would you
even
ever
sleeps
eat?
in my
Would you ever eat
lounge.
chicken's feet?
What's
What if
wrong
we-
with
what if
that?
we-
No,
what if
I
I
don't think
brought
I'd eat
chicken's
chicken's
feet?
feet. It's not much meat there in chicken's feet.
Okay, but if I
What's
brought
wrong?
some chicken feet up to Winstead this weekend, would you eat them?
No.
Pig feet?
Would
No.
you eat
Not pig
tongue?
feet either. Why
Would
would I
you
eat
eat pig
feet?
tongue?
What about a pickled egg?
I know Japan likes to eat beer claws. I know that. And I'm not talking about the pastry with the same name. I'm talking about real bear claw.
No, thank you.
Yeah. A nice, fat, delicious, juicy bear claw
You leave them.
with the
there.
nail still in it.
See
Right,
if the
right,
bear
it's the whole
wants a
paw,
hug.
right.
Let's see if the bear wants a hug.
I feel like I'd try.
Michelle, why
both
don't we go out this weekend and eat some exotic food, Michelle?
No, thank you.
We can do that.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in those, really. I'm not. But thank you. But no, thank you.
Do you agree with me and Michelle that he should go and try and hug a bear?
No, yeah, you would probably
about
like
some
a fresh bowl
Filipino
of
poop
maggots,
soup?
right? You probably
What?
would love that maggot-loaded Sicilian cheese.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat. You want to try some maggot cheese, Michelle?
No.
Michelle, would you be mad if you tried pig feet, but you didn't know it was pig feet and you found out afterwards?
I don't think I've ever tried. I think I have had duck. I've had venison.
Yeah.
Yeah, deer.
Venison
What about
is
horse
pretty good.
cock?
Deer meat.
Yeah.
Would you ever eat a horse cock?
I had horse too. Not their phallus, but I've had horse meat.
Deer meat.
Air.
Deer meat is good. You can make steaks out of deer meat. You can
I
make.
didn't really like it. When I had
Yeah.
it.
Because we had a cook over there at the Isaiah 53 ministry. Oh, sorry, it was Isaiah 18 ministries that would cook in Willimantic. He was a professional chef and he cooked venison quite a bit. Unfortunately, after he got a job in a new restaurant, he passed away from a heart attack or something. This was a
Wow.
professionally trained chef, and he was cooking some good shit. Tell you, those people with that soup kitchen had the best meals of their lives with him. Oh yeah, we were eating good in that neighborhood.
Michelle, what about if we drive up to the Catskill Pheasantry this weekend? It's only going to cost us about $120, guys. We can go to the Catskill Pheasantry. I shoot the birds. We bring them back to Winstead,
No,
and we cook them.
no, absolutely not. I don't want to hurt anything, Noodles. I really don't.
There are seasons, Michelle. Now she'll come up.
Okay. Was she coming up yet?
Michelle, what if we just go to the local park and catch a duck?
Oh my God.
We get a Szechuan style, so the crispy
You want to
skin.
get arrested?
Well, what she said, so long with Noodles is yeah, I get you, Chris.
You want to go and get arrested? Because you'd have to go chasing them. Here, ducky, ducky. Here, ducky, ducky.
Quack, 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 quack. You want some crackers? You want some quackers? Yep. Michelle, you can go lure them in with some crackers, Michelle. You lure them in with the crackers. I'll come up behind them with a club and whack them. Hold on.
Well, he just left.
Yep.
Association's killing
left.
up.
Yeah, he left.
I don't even know why he brings up some of the stuff on the show.
I feel like if you whacked a duck in the head, their neck would kind of just take it. It would kind of just flop over and come back. Like, you remember them?
Yeah.
The blow up clowns that you'd punch and they'd pop back up. I feel like it'd be
Yeah.
like that.
Or just
Yeah.
be like a accordion, you know?
I don't know. I just don't know why he brings up some of the stuff on the show that he brings up, because it's really totally is not comfortable to me. Like the idea of
It's
people
inappropriate.
killing people for fun scares me a lot.
Nobody's going to do that, Michelle. Just bullshit.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. It doesn't even gel with my channel or my personality.
I don't know why he does that. I really don't.
Because every time he brings it up on his channel, they either laugh at it or they strike him for it.
He needs to just do it on his channel.
He
I think
does
it's
do it
the same
on his
thing.
channel and everybody keeps striking him.
What did you say?
I said, whenever he posts things like that on his channel, they keep striking him.
Well, they need to, don't they?
Tina, are you calling for the striking of Noodle's channel right now?
I'm calling for him to get bopped
I'm
in
not
the
suggesting
head.
anyone strike anybody's channel, but it seems that YouTube particularly gets a little bit uncomfortable with some of the stuff that Noodles keeps doing. So it's almost
Yeah.
like YouTube sees it as violating the terms of service.
They're liberals, Michelle.
And no,
They
I'm
get
not.
offended by everything.
I'm not saying to strike his channel. No.
Okay.
Bop him on the head.
Yeah, like the
Brett
like the duck.
says I'm on break now. I
Yeah.
got chocolate waves with Rice Krispies. Oh, what? Chocolate waves with Rice Crisps in them. What's chocolate waves?
I don't know.
I don't
Waves
know.
of chocolate.
Galaxy, I said I have a doctor's appointment at 9 a.m. and I have to stop eating and drinking 6 hours prior.
Oh, what does she have to do?
She has an appointment at 9 p.m. at night? Holy crap. What?
The only reason that I ever had an appointment at 9 is sleep study.
Maybe that's what she's doing.
And they put the stuff all over your
Right, sensors, yeah.
head.
Chocolate shaved leg Pringles. Oh, really? Would that stuff be firm enough to eat? Because, I mean, chocolate is kind of soft. Pringles are a little more crunchy.
Yeah.
Unless you kept it really cold, it's not going to stay very firm. It'd be like eating like a chocolate piece of salami.
Yeah, what?
Noodles is just lonely, seeking attention. Be
Yeah,
patient with
he
him.
is.
Yeah, I can feel like he's lonely. I
He's
get that.
lonely.
By the way,
Oh.
our like meter is kind of lonely too, guys. How about putting some more likes in the like jar? It doesn't cost a damn dime. Yeah, please do.
He's lonely and he's wanting attention,
Yeah.
you know?
So, did you get any heat working at all?
I got a heater.
Okay. Well, at least that's good. You got something.
Yeah, I got a heater.
And you got a heater down by the water pump too, so at least that part of the system isn't going to freeze.
Yeah, the water pump's fine.
Yeah.
I made sure. So, that stuff's fine.
Brad said, I hope to save a person in a car crash yesterday. A white mini pickup slammed into the side of a silver 4-door sedan, trapping the person inside. The sedan parked and ran over while calling 911 dispatch. It's much appreciated. I'm sure they appreciated that too.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get T-boned. Nobody likes getting T-boned.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I guess it would be pretty wild. Are they okay? Is the driver okay?
Yeah, are they okay? Are they?
Yeah, he's. I think he's still reading it. I don't know. I'll read the response when I see him respond. That's pretty scary. I wonder how that happened. I mean, what was the mini pickup truck thinking? What was the driver doing? Was he?
They don't think. They just try and, do what they want to do.
I've overturned a couple times on the intersection. My truck game is smashed into cars too. I'm like, sometimes you think you right away is clear, and all of a sudden there's a girl that starts to pull out at the wrong time, and you're driving on the road at 60 miles an hour, which is the rated speed, and then they show up right there, right at the intersection when even though the light is green on your side, and the next thing you know, bang,
bam, bam.
Yeah, it's good that they're okay overall. I paid $999.66 in state and federal taxes. In 2 weeks, pay stub? Is that for the total for the year, or is that just for the 2 weeks? I told the people helping not to move them and try to pull them out unless the car ignited. Now slowly, especially if there's any kind of back or spinal injuries.
Yep,
That's
right. You never move a person. You leave them there. Right?
So, Stan, that was from 2 weeks of work? That's all that? You paid all that in taxes for working for 2 weeks? That's really bullshit crazy. I mean, I don't know how much you make every 2 weeks, but that's bullshit crazy. If you made $9,999 a month every 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's 10% of your income tax. That's 10% of your income. So your gross pay must be pretty high. Be $9,999. $10,000 in 2 weeks. Holy shit skis. That's $20,000 gross each month. Woo!
Wow.
That's rolling in the green stamps for sure.
I'll be right back.
I mean, $20,000 a year on my disability check. I can't imagine bringing home $10,000 a month. Henry Neal said, so I am pulling the trigger on a 20 by 40 tarp, Tina. You haven't told me if you're into water sports or not. Oh, jeez. $20 by 40. I mean, that's what, 800 square feet. That's bigger than your apartment. Yeah! Wouldn't it be nice if you had a 20 by 40 foot apartment? Oh, or a house. Sure. I got 465 square foot. You're talking about something that's definitely bigger than my apartment. Good morning again, up girl. How you doing? What would you do if you had an 800 square foot apartment or a house? Well, an 800 square foot apartment or house would definitely be a 2-bedroom. More than likely. Unless you got something like a studio or efficiency, whatever. With a little galley kitchen and the rest of it's just one big giant room. That'd be almost for you. That'd be like a friggin' soundstage. Well, what do they do with a soundstage? I have no idea. A soundstage sized apartment. Melissa, who's Melissa? A person in chat, no girl? Okay. Pretty cool idea, though. Big giant. I wish maybe my next life, maybe I will. Maybe my next life I'll have more opportunities, more space, more room. You do pretty good as it is. Yeah. Most people don't realize that this boom mic has a notch in it for cords to go through the stem of this boom mic stand. I don't even use the internal sleeves or in the wires because I'd have to desolder everything and resolder everything. So it's just like, yeah. Nice to meet you, Melissa. Now I know your first name. Can you help me by letting more people know about my channel? Because we really still want to grow the channel. It seems like sometimes it's hard to get people to come in here. It's kind of like we were talking about this earlier about how some people almost are intimidated on my channel. I don't know why they would be intimidated on my channel. My channel's not that scary. They're not. We don't just quiet people that talk a lot. I mean, I'd love to see more people come in, but it's just like that one thing I was saying to Hammer Nails about the one video talking about why Virgo not everybody sticks around with Virgo too much. It's not because anything that we do bad. It's just like people are intimidated. I wonder if the same is true with my channel. If my channel intimidates them and so they feel like they're not good enough. Thank you. I also would love to find out why some people do sub and then unsub. Now, I really would like to. I wish YouTube, when people leave a channel, I wish they would say, just ask them a simple question. Why are you leaving? And they could just pick on one of the many answers. The channel is not what I expected. The channel makes me uncomfortable. The channel content doesn't interest me. Other, and then when they type in other, they can explain what other is. I'd be fine. And that would let us know exactly what we did wrong. I guess I can. Almost everybody else has got one anyway. She's been around a while. Normal moderator. So, message moderators can support your channel. Introducing managing moderators. I know all about managing moderators. Thank you very much. Yeah, so, I know Noodles likes to do things on the weekend, but that's the weather right now is getting colder and it's supposed to be kind of soggy. I'll have to look at the weather and see how much it changes because it might not be quite as wet as you think it's going to be, but we'll find out. I don't know what next Wednesday's silver moon is going to be like, if there's going to be a silver moon for next Wednesday, because yeah, we could. Yeah, that's going to find out what Noodles is going to do. Well, that certainly would be an interesting idea. Saturday, 8 o'clock. Yeah. Then we can meet up ahead of time. Okay, don't rip me out. Oh, Galaxy. Okay. What's she saying? Alright, you're welcome to come check out my channel. Alright, let's see what. Why don't I go ahead subscribe to your channel now so I can look into it, because let me just go over there. I don't know if I already subscribed. Winning. Okay. Turn on all notifications. See what you look like now. Okay, I got it. Just joined your channel. I'll try to check out all the different channels. Get caught up on this screen over here, my chat screen, because it's a little bit between 6:12. All right. By the way, I noticed that 109. All right, here's the stats for the show at this point. 12 viewers right now, 6 likes, 109 views. Average viewer engagement is 18 minutes and 16 seconds. Total donations is 12. Memberships is 0. Not a problem. When do you do panels? I'm just curious. I don't know what. Maybe we could visit your panel on your show if I knew what day and time it was and which medium you use. Because I usually use Google Meets, but I can do StreamYards. If I use Chrome, so I can read the closed captions. So when do you normally do your night panels? Do you ever do panels? Do you ever do panels? Yeah. I got a few subscribers. I was on Brad's panel once, and then we were gonna do a follow up, but something happened and it didn't happen. Noodles is back again.
Eat human flesh. No, I'm kidding, Michelle. Michelle, let's go do something cool this weekend.
Not necessarily in the mood to go out right now.
Not this weekend?
Not really. By the way, Stan CT said him and Green Thing might be able to meet up with us on Yule if we go to New York City.
Oh, you mean if I drive you there?
Well, obviously, because him and Green Thing said they could meet up with us in New York City during Yule.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So maybe we can get there a little bit earlier.
Yeah. What about if Stan brings you out there? I come meet you, and then I'll drive you back.
Well, we got some time to figure out the details. Maybe you guys can DM and talk about that, and gives you a couple weeks time to try to figure out the best way to do it.
All right. Well, I'm going on an adventure this weekend, Michelle. I'm going to a Republican Party out in I forgot, Passaic, New Jersey, somewhere with Fredo.
Back there again with Fredo again.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to be around, then we're going to go hang out with Fredo.
Okay. But what would you be doing in New Jersey exactly? The rally outside? It's getting colder now.
Probably talking to chicks, talking to girls, picking up conservative women, kissing on conservative women, probably pinching conservative women's butts.
Says, yes, Noodles, yes, I can drop her off at your place.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because that would save us a lot of money and time. You know, if he's already coming out here, he just drop you off, and then we'll meet them out there.
Make sure you remember you're going to be entertaining additional guests. Green Dane is going to be coming with Stan. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna meet us out there. So he's gonna drop you off at my crib, right? Then we go out to Manhattan, do our thing, and then we probably meet up with them in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Or yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know what he's gonna be doing after he drops me off at your place. And then forget it. I gotta get ready. I gotta get my dress on, the white gown. You might want to go ahead and give it a little bit extra wash in the bucket. Yeah.
Why don't you give it a nice bleaching? What about that? If you did the bleaching.
You gotta be careful of that when it bleach, because standard bleach can ruin that fabric. It's very delicate.
Yeah. All right.
But it could certainly use a washing because it's got incense smoke in it.
Yeah, but I just figure because it's white, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful with too much bleach though, because you can ruin the fabric. You gotta be.
Thank you.
Actually, I was thinking about maybe we want to get some other gowns that's similar to that one that's white, maybe another style. Kind of like that.
Why don't we have Tiger Kitty order you a brand new one, Michelle? What about if we just get Tiger Kitty to order you a brand new dress?
Right now, Tiger Kitty's not even in chat. Right now, she told me yesterday she thinks she's gonna have to deal with the dog issue.
Yeah.
So at least Stan could drop me off at your place. And then that'll save you some time.
Oh.
And then you and I can go ahead, get some dinner, and then we have to decide where we're going to go do the convocation.
I say we do it at Trump Tower.
Right.
I'm just for the sake of the viewers, Michelle. I think the viewers want to see you go Trump Tower this year.
I want to go to Trump Tower too. What time is the lobby open inside of Trump Tower? There's no table inside. I
don't know, but you're probably going to end up doing it outside Trump Tower, Michelle. To be honest with you, and it should be pretty cool. I mean, they might tell you to go down the street a little bit. I don't know, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens. Michelle, there's other places that you can do it at, but maybe you should have a vote. You should maybe ask your.
Well, we talked about Trump Tower last year for this year, so people kind of know that Trump Tower was our goal, so that's not a problem. But I really would like to do is set the candles up, like, outside, outside the building. Makes sense.
Okay.
But I kind of tables, but I don't have. I'm not going to be able to lug this table because it's kind of.
No, we're not lugging any tables, Michelle. We're not lugging any tables. We could do it at Times Square. We can go to multiple places and do it, right? Or you can only do it once.
Yeah.
No, it's a question, Michelle. How many times can you do it in one night?
We only do one convocation.
Yeah.
We don't do multiple.
All right, would you be willing to do it at Times Square?
We could do it at Times Square instead of Trump Tower.
Well, where would you want to do it, Michelle? Like, where's the place that you actually want to do it? You want to do it at Trump Tower?
I do want to do it at Trump Tower because one, there is a bathroom down there in Trump Tower. But Times Square does have its advantages too because there's more people likely to see it than they would at Trump Tower. Like Stan says, Grizz says Times Square. Times Square does have more people that tends to show up around. Trump Tower is kind of not as busy at night. I remember we drove through Trump Tower and there wasn't really much of a... There was a crowd in the day because of the mall underneath, but... The problem with Trump Tower is that Times Square is all these lights. And that all those lights can become very distracting. Stan CT says, I'm leaving tomorrow for New York. Michelle, Liddy, do you want me to pick you up tomorrow? I'm not going to New York tomorrow. We're talking about December 20th, huh? Not tomorrow.
So December 20th is when we're doing the convocation.
Yes, that's a convocation.
Well, Michelle, maybe we can invite some local YouTubers out to come visit you. Maybe we can invite Miss Hussey.
Well, you mentioned Miss Hussey, yeah.
One Sonic. All these people, we can email them and tell them that you're going to be having the convocation if they want to get some content and meet up with you and all this stuff.
Well, that's another advantage if Trump Tower is open when we were out there, is that we could always dodge inside to warm up. And we could all go downstairs to the food court and eat something. That's true.
Well, Michelle, I don't think that's going to happen, but there's a possibility.
Yeah. So, let's find out what early hours of Trump Towers is open to the public. Let me pull that up.
Grizz, why don't you shut the hell up? Why don't you shut the hell up, Grizz?
Let me see if I can find out what time it is. Trump Tower operate open hours for Saturday, December 20th. 8 a.m. to 10. Okay, so that's good. So we could make it. That has an advantage. One, so after the convocation, even before the convocation, we can prepare up ahead of time. Go get together, because the parking spot you were in was not far away from Trump Tower either. And then
we have a little bit of a walk. You did hurt your knee last time. You said your knee was bothering.
That was a lot closer than it was than going to Times Square parking garage. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
And it was more direct. It was just, you just had to take one right coming out of the parking garage because it was a steep climb. But once you got out of the parking garage, you didn't take a right or take a left to go down that road there. I think was it 5th Avenue? And then you keep dodging around on the construction out there, and then Trump Tower was right on the corner.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. After all, it'll be a bag of stuff like it was last time, consisting of the candle holders and stuff like that. And now that we have the extra S-hooks on my walker, We can actually carry 2 bags in my walker at the same time. 3. You can actually theoretically carry 3 bags. Yeah.
Hey, Stan, is Green Thing still at the same place, or are you guys going to her place, or like what are you doing? Because if you're going, up there, just drop her off at a gas station. I'll pick her up.
He said, "There's so many to me. Pick you. I pick you up on Friday, December 19th. So we would be in New York for the day, which means that we could do a pre-gathering. Some people could all congregate down the stairs in the Plaza Trump Tower. Pre-show, pre-convocation. And we could use the helpers, then we help set up the camera, all the candles, and other stuff.
Good.
Right. I was thinking that. What do you think about that idea, Noodles? So let's say, for example...
How jealous do you think Gidgey's going to be? Gidgey's probably going to be super jealous, Michelle.
Who is?
Gidgey.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe she's doing something similar in the Yule convocation.
Michelle, she's going to be so goddamn jealous. So goddamn jealous.
Probably.
Probably going to eat like a box of crayons just to prove how jealous she is, Michelle.
All I know is that I think that's going to look pretty good. Be able to go to Trump Tower. Like I said, Miss Hussey can show up. Your Casey Neistat can show up if he wants. Other people can come to this. Reach out to Casey Neistat and ask him if he wants to come to the convocation, because there'll be a Trump Tower.
We're going to send out tons of emails, Michelle. And Dope Girl is saying, yes, a YouTube potluck. Maybe we can get one Sonic to show up, some booze, get wasted.
Well, BYOM, bring your own money for food, because I'm not feeding everybody. Not at $15 a slice for Trump pizza. Hell no. That's $150 to feed 10 people, one slice of pizza. Probably be cheaper to buy the whole pizza. Probably would be. Oh, my leg pinched up. Okay, heat cramps. Ow! Oh, okay.
Rusty just cut you?
No. I got a cramp in my leg.
You sure it wasn't
He's
Rusty?
even in here. He's in the other room.
Sure it wasn't Rusty cutting you up?
He's not cutting me up. He has stopped doing that.
Yeah, pasta and fireball, Michelle. All night long, all night. Oh, yeah, all night long.
What's fireball? I mean, first of all, number one is that the more stuff you bring, the more shit everybody's going to haul home. That's the problem. I mean, the next thing you know, you're going to start saying, I need a box truck to put everything out there, and that might get Trump Tower a little bit nervous. What the hell are you doing,
Michelle, all you got to do is ask people to bring their own stuff. That's it. They want to video it, they want to live stream it, go right ahead.
Right.
It's a public event.
Right.
On the street corner. Doesn't cost you anything.
It doesn't cost us anything because it's outside.
We're not charging anything. Nothing like that.
And in fact, since the Trump Mall is open, you could even do it inside. Probably. Although you might want to double check with the Trump Foundation to make sure that it's okay to do it inside the building.
Why don't you call them right now and ask them if it's okay?
I have to email them because they gotta probably forward it to the right people. Because remember,
Okay, so
I
you
reached out to
emailed
them
them
last
like 2
year.
years ago, Michelle. When did they get back? They never got back to you, right?
I reached out to them last year. That's
And what happened?
No, they never got back to me.
Okay, so why don't we try calling them?
I'll have to do it on the Google Voice in a little bit. See if they could let me know if we need to get any kind of permit to do it inside the building. They might not mind it. They might be. But at least I can tell them. I said they're electric candles. They're not fire candles. They're not real fire. We got rid of the fire candles years ago. Because they would keep getting blown out in the wind. They would remember the one candle we couldn't light. I remember that. I'm surprised you didn't just give up. I did. I just said, fuck it. I'm not getting this thing lit. No matter what I do. Do you have five candles ready with the electric? Or just 4? I think there is 5. I did find the 5th one. It's probably in the bag with the rest of the stuff. Yeah.
All night long, all night. Yeah, all night long.
The only thing is we got to be careful with leftovers because of the, health and safety, regarding food preparation. And that's the reason why I'm a little bit leery about handing out food because there's
No, Michelle, you're not going to be handing out anything, Michelle. Maybe business cards, but that's about it. You're not handing out anything.
Right. I don't even have any business cards made. Well, get some new ones made, but just don't have any unsavory sights on them. Right.
Last time you tried handing out anything, Michelle, was a complete disaster.
Well, I didn't hand out very much to too many people, actually. There was a few people I gave cards to, but not many people were interested.
Just saying, it's not a good thing for you to hand stuff out like that. You've already done that. It's been a complete disaster.
Well, I just have to make sure the cards are more simple. Maybe we can get some things. Michelle, the convocation is not a sales thing.
You couldn't.
Don't think about selling things at the convocation. The next Chiller Theater you guys go, you rent a booth and you can start selling all the shit you want. Would you like a coffee mug? We have coffee mugs, we have T-shirts. I don't think most people would even know what a North American Snow Queen is. That's something we should do, Noodles. Next Chiller Theater, you and me should go ahead and put stuff on the rent a table and sell stuff there.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
Next time we go to Chiller Theater, you and I should sell stuff there.
Well, you need a permit for that. That's what I'm trying to get at. You can do that, but I don't know how much it would cost.
At Chiller Theater, you rent a table. Yeah, just rent a table and get on the flyer. Say no, and the Iron Room, the North American Snow Queen, eh? Michelle Marie Delaney, and people probably might be interested in who we are, and we can stream it live.
Like I said, you can do that, Michelle. I would be down for that. It's just that you got to get the permit for that.
Yeah, you got it right. You got to rent a table spot.
Yeah. So
I don't even know if they give you a table. I suppose you could rent the table itself too. I wonder how much it costs. I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. You have to find out how much that would cost.
I mean, come on, they're charging $50 an autograph. I don't know how much the table might be. Must be pretty expensive.
How much would you charge for an autograph?
Probably $5. I would keep
how much?
I would keep the price well below what the top tier is selling them for, because I realize no one's. How many people even know who the North American Snow Queen is, right? You can see me there with a Sharpie going, scribbling my name on everything.
You might have to get like a banner or something like that to explain the show. You know what I mean? Might have to do something like that.
And let's not forget about Vintage Computer East. Vintage Computer Festival East. I want to go to that in March.
Okay. Anyway, it's not too slight.
I mean, we went to the other one. Now we can go do the one that I really wanted to go to.
Michelle, you gotta look into this stuff. If you do it, I'll help you out. I'll take you there. Thank you.
Yeah. To my knowledge, the Vintage Computer Festival doesn't cost anything. I want to just go as a guest, as a visitor, because I really want to see all the computers and stuff that people have been preserving, restoring. To me, that's special, you know?
Okay. All night long, all night. Yeah.
No, you don't need a permit to sell autographs. No, I'm talking about renting a table at Chiller Theater. So we can sell more than just, we can sell mugs, we can sell t-shirts, we can sell rusty cat mats.
Yeah, I wonder who the fuck they would set you next to. Because you know how like we went into all those rooms and there was like a bunch of people there? Like I wonder who they would sit you next to.
Whoever is there. I'm not picky.
Well, can you imagine if they sat you next to like Huey Lewis? Like, would you be able to not talk to him while you're signing autographs, Michelle?
Like I said, I'm not picky. I mean,
what about if they sat you next to Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Or what about Johnny Chestnut there?
That guy did not like you, Michelle.
I don't think I have a choice of who you place next to. It's more like available space.
Dennis Quaid liked you. Randy Quaid or whatever his name was. He really liked you, Michelle. Big shout out.
Randy Quaid. Okay. That is a familiar name. Yeah, it is.
Well, Michelle, remember you met him? You don't remember that you met him?
Yeah. I remember I met a lot of different people, but I didn't recognize them by the faces.
Michelle, he took your business card. He said he loved it. He said thank you very much.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they said most people toss the cards. Some did. Well, what about the older lady there that was selling the cups and things? She wouldn't have been so bad to work next to. I mean, I didn't know anything about her.
Wait, who?
The one with the white hair, long white hair, and the glasses.
Oh yeah, you got along with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was more like a vendor, Michelle. She was selling stuff.
Yeah, she was a vendor. Exactly. We would be kind of a vendor too.
Oh.
Because we would have memorabilia and stuff that we would sell here. Maybe we could even offer VHS videotapes. Whoa. Back up the truck, Michelle. How much shit are you going to carry in the damn door? I have 10. I have brought 100 videotapes of our shows. Jesus Christ. So
you would sell VHS tapes of your show?
Sure, I probably could sell the VHS tapes of some of the different shows, like the Christmas show. What do you mean when Ed unplugged you?
That was a classic.
That was weird.
Well, what about Michelle? What about this? You can give them exclusive access to your members only chat.
Yeah.
You do members only.
Oh yeah, that's another feature we never tried. You actually have a feature now where you can switch your shows from regular to members only now. Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see now in StreamYards you can do portrait and vertical at the same time?
Yes, I do know about that. Unfortunately, the Restream app doesn't offer the option to do both at the same time. Hammer Nail says his lunch break is almost over. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. That's how they make money. Well, point is that we'll see what we can do. Yeah. So how does that work? Is that like where it is like with Restream, where you like you can select both formats at the same time in Restream? Because like I know when I do Studio Restream, I can't select both formats simultaneously. That'd be so cool if you could, because yeah, but except my face isn't exactly quite in the center of the screen. Remember, you lose a third on the side and you lose a third on the other side. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you real quick what Noodles looks like right here, real quick here. This is exactly why I don't like. You see Noodles above, and you see me on the bottom, and you can see he's in portrait. I'm in landscape, and you can see that he loses a third on the left, and a third on the right.
All night long, oh yeah, all night long.
So, it's broadcasting radio signals. You talking about 3i Atlas? California is retarded, that's why. Did you hear about Atlas? Yes, I have. I've also heard that Atlas broke up in pieces, too. I don't know if that's true. It'd be nice if 3i Atlas was broadcasting in the channel we could all pick up on our phone, our radios, right? You are listening to the AM 1422 Atlas channel. Today, us Palladians and Arcturians want to let you people know how much we love you so much. We come here to bring peace to your world. Yet you got a bunch of people thinking that we're here to destroy you. I'm not here to destroy you. We originally came here to observe you. But after everybody figured out that we were not real, or didn't realize we were not a real comet, the next thing you know, everybody let the cat out of the bag. So we figured we might as well introduce ourselves to you. Hail and merry meet, everybody. My name is Kira, and today we're going to talk about the human problem. Bum, 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 bum. Today I have Tia with me. Tia, how are you doing? I do fine. You've been watching the humans? I particularly been watching this one human named Shalmarie Talani, who's been pushing us and talking about us so much on her show. She is so wonderful. What do you think about that Alvy Loeb? He's cool. He's but he can't seem to make up his mind if we're real or not. He says we're 40% chance we're artificial. How fascinating, considering that we're sitting right above the orbit, broadcasting an AM 1410 all over the entire planet through our one big, high-powered 400,000 watt AM transmitter with A3 modulation. We are technically breaking the law, aren't we? That there's no intergalactic law so that we cannot stream at 400,000 watts. Oh, I would love to hear that show. That would be fucking cool. I'd be probably go ahead and grab a radio on Amazon. Hey, I need an AM radio and I need it now. I want to listen to the Thea Atlas morning team. Oh. All right. I think it would be interesting to see how that's going to work there with vintage media. I really do want to see this. That would totally shake up the freaking planet. If they decided to transmit a signal of 400,000 watts at 83 amplitude modulation, medium wave, that would totally blow everybody's mind.
Yeah, dude. Totally, Michelle. Shut up.
With a good geostationary orbit in the Clark points? Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be... I want that technology. I want that. I can imagine you hear my show anywhere in the world. Just stream from the satellite. Right out there. 400,000 watts. AM radio broadcast being 1420 kilocycles. Oh, yeah. Think about how many people say, oh, another Snow Queen. Oh, yeah. Even though the ITU is pissed at her because she's streaming from outer space. Oh.
Michelle, how many kilocycles do you think Grizz could butt chug? Or chug?
I have no idea. Oh, that is so cool, actually. Yeah, I could just see that, Michelle. I think that would be really interesting.
Oh yeah!
That goes around the world, right?
Oh yeah!
And those that come out of Chris's ass.
Chris has got a tight one, Michelle. I don't know if you know that. Chris has got a real tight tutor.
Mine does bass.
Ears like wah wah wah.
Michelle's is an octabass.
Yours is like an open E on a cello, Michelle.
Yeah. More like an octabass. The one that's just above maybe about 30 hertz. That's Michelle's hertz. That's good. You just got a napkin.
Yo, Michelle, I just want to let everyone know that I have come to the conclusion that Wishbone is the cutest dog on planet Earth 2025. There's no doubt about it. This dog, Michelle, I mean, all he wants to do is snuggle and kiss.
I know.
Hug.
It's the white one, right? Mostly white dog. Yeah, he likes to jump into my arms in the car. That. He smells cat. Oh, yeah, he would smell cat. Because my cat kind of is like a little snuggly, too. But she likes to lay right next to me in the morning. He's always on my bed in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, the Queen Mary's horns. The original Queen Mary horn, they put one of them on the Queen Mary 2. So, one of the original Queen Mary horns is on the Queen Mary 2. Technically, they're called whistles.
Queen.
I got it. You got it? Yo, get that back on the screen. I hate when it does that. Yeah, it does. Annoys me. All right. Oh, it's almost time to get ready to wrap it up anyway.
So, Michelle, what are you planning on doing after this live stream? What do you do?
Catch up with the news articles. We're taking a little bit of breakfast sustenance. Read news, watch videos. Pretty much it's the same routines I do every day.
Man, I wish I could do that, dude. I really do. God damn it.
Well, It gets boring after a while. But even for me, you know, especially when you keep hearing all the same bad news. You know, but thank goodness that some of the bad news is over with, like the EBT uncertainty. That's been dealt with. And we can't see a screen. Interesting.
Michelle, what episode is this? What number episode is this?
I don't have episode numbers.
Yeah, didn't someone like figure out that you're at your 20,000th episode or something like that?
5,000th originally. Somebody said there was.
Okay.
Wait, what screen is that? I don't know. You selected the wrong one. I see that. Well, I don't know if we still have that number of viewers. Well, tell you what. Let's get the right screen on the screen so you can see the chat. You got the wrong screen. Yeah, I know.
Night long, all night. All night long. Oh, Michelle, there's this new guy on YouTube called Eddie Brown. Have you heard of Eddie Brown?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, he is the most miserable drunk you have ever met. But like, he's like sort of like kind of like a nice guy. Like, he's not like mean drunk. He's just miserable. He's always sad. You got to go check out Eddie Brown. You got to start getting in touch with Eddie Brown. And he writes songs, Michelle.
I don't think I'd like that. I'm not into the kind of streaming, you know. And I certainly don't want to listen to a depressed person talking about bullshit every day. You know.
Just looks depressed when he's drinking.
Yeah, well, most people do because it's a depressant.
All right, Michelle. Listen, it was great job having me up here today. I did wonders for your show. You're very welcome, and I'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway. So, but eventually, I might try StreamYard to see if I can stream with a multi-format. You never know. I might give it a shot because, unfortunately, I can't figure how to do it with Restream, and the YouTube Zone app doesn't offer it, and you would have thought the YouTube's own app would have the ability to multi-stream, but it doesn't. So the reason I don't do much streaming tonight is because a lot of Virgos need their personal time for themselves. So I do them, but I don't like to do them every day. Like I did yesterday because I kind of committed to it. But like no one really was interested. Like I noticed like audience, especially when we switched to the ulterior show, like I said, people just kind of felt like, yeah, this isn't interesting to me. I have two Motorola 5G 2024 phones that are awesome. So it says David S. Camden has full 5G service, so does Winstead. You have 5G enhanced in Winstead. Right now we're streaming at 3,427 kilobits per second, which is good for this stream, but I'm only streaming in 720p anyway. The reason we don't do 1080 is because, number one, they don't see any reason why we need to go that extra bits. The show is not that high quality. Video. I know someone says, you know, try to chase down the last inch of quality out of a stream. You know, like, you need to stream 8K. No, I don't need to stream 8K. I don't even need to stream 4. It's a talking show. I mean, 720p is fine. considering you're watching on your phone anyway. Well, I don't have to waste all my bits sending out a million high-quality streams at one time. Yeah, so does Winstead. So, I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up. Yeah, so let's get this blessings thing done. Let's get the right screen here. Okay, we do. May all of you have a happy and safe day. Stay out of trouble. Be good to one another. Bring peace and love into their lives. Be a beacon of positive support for everybody. That sounds good. And don't forget, understand that not everybody in the world is perfect. Instead of criticizing them, try to be a positive influence in their lives to help them. They improve their lives and make them more pleasant for you and others. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget the party on, dude. And we'll see you soon. For now, stay out of trouble. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michelle and Maria Lumia, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control.